I was recording a video and it was kind of ironic because in the video I was talking about how Rice Curry Productions doesn't really make that many videos anymore.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Only making 8 videos in the last 4 months. Whereas I've made maybe I don't even know how many in the past 5, 6 months.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
But like they really are starting to step up their game. They're starting to make more videos.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So we'll celebrate by making a 2-part series on their Dreaming of You visual novel.
5, 4,
Any music and sound effects in this video belong to their rightful owners.
attackers incoming.
Act 1, you're my one and only. Forgive me if I mispronounce anything, I still have to talk to Yoey about this. Like, I really don't speak... To quote Edward Richtofen, I'm sorry! I don't speak Japanese!
See through the dragon's eyes.
The sun was just beginning to rise in the little town of Shingeki. Things are normal. The birds were chirping in the morning, and the people living there could hear them. On this particular morning, Aaron Yeager was asleep in his home. He's 18 years old, living alone. He's a graphic designer for video game companies. At the moment, he works for Nintendo. Aaron was still fast asleep in his bed. It was about 7 in the morning. He groaned, shifting in the bed.
What time is it?
He looked at his clock. It read 7:32 a.m.
Get up. Make breakfast.
Aaron sat up and looked around his bedroom. This is what he usually did every morning. He'd look around. He got up out of bed and put his slippers on, leaving the room. This morning, the house was oddly silent. In the morning, Aaron would normally hear the birds chirping. The windows were probably closed. Not minding it, Aaron made his way downstairs, noticing an odd scent. Once he got downstairs, the scent increased. Aaron turned the corner, peering into the kitchen, and he heard the sound of bacon being cooked.
See that which is unseen.
I find that funny, because... Well, I'm just gonna say it. Innocent Armin is a vegetarian. And...
Marked by the dragon.
The figure that was cooking the bacon turned around, jumping slightly.
Impossible. An enemy
60
returns.
seconds remaining.
Aaron, you scared the crap out of me.
Aaron sighed. It was his girlfriend, Mikasa. He forgot she was staying with him for the past year or so. Alright, honestly, I don't watch Attack on Titan.
Objective B.
But
The experiment is ready. Time for a graffiti
I actually know, like, I know a decent amount of stuff, like, in regards to, like, the story of Attack on Titan.
A
Mainly
minor
stuff
setback.
from, like, 8th grade, because I actually did a school project with
See that which is unseen.
Innocent Armin. Like, I did a project with Innocent Armin, let's just say that.
Observe the battle. Time to accelerate. Heal up here.
But, like, honestly, I do believe that, like,
Not be defeated so
I don't know if it's already canon or not. Because, like I said, I don't watch the show, but if it's not, they gotta, it's gotta happen. Like, those two really do need to get together. Like, those two really should be together. Aaron and Mika.
I am not deterred.
I'm sorry, I thought there was in the house.
So there was a creep in the house.
What is that melody?
60 seconds.
See the dragon's eyes.
Defeat.
Mika smiled. Aaron was new to this. Mika smiles fairly often now. Aaron then hugged her from behind and held her hand. Not gonna lie, that sounds a little bit like rape.
Tactical visor activated. I can do this.
I've never gotten a shot caller endorsement. Oh gosh, they're holding hands.
So, we're still cleaning up the guns today? Yeah. Thanks for making breakfast pizza. No problem. Aaron, do you want any veggies?
Welcome to
Yes,
Blizzard's
please.
World.
No problem. Aaron, do you want any veggies?
Hang on.
Yes, please.
This filthy freaking masochist! Aaron, you filthy freaking masochist! Who in their right mind literally wakes up in the morning and says, ah, yes, I want veggies? Like, yes, I crave the vegetal.
Roadhog time.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. This one's for you.
Welcome.
Mikasa finished cooking the bacon and eggs along with the veggies Aaron requested. Aaron stared in awe at the food on the table. Something like this is something his mom wouldn't make at all.
This looks great. Oh, okay, cool. You want to see what he looks like now?
Alright. Armin cut his hair.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption. Marked by the dragon.
Zenyatta is here.
Swift as
I will draw the strength
The payload is approaching its destination.
The news was on and the reporter was discussing the recent fashion show winners.
Here they are, folks.
I am not deterred.
Don't English. Just a little cranberry.
I can make a joke about every woman.
Play of the game.
Listen, listen. One of these helps having a crush on my boy Aaron. Aaron choked on his food at hearing what Mikasa just said about one of the girls.
Aaron, whoa, don't choke on your food.
Wow, what an amazing and supporting girlfriend. What a caring girlfriend you are. Wait until he's actually choking on his freaking food to tell him not to choke on the food. Ah, yes, you must really love this person. You must really love this guy. You must really love him. And you wonder why I'm always talking about how I don't believe in that stuff. Eric continued to try and cough up the food he was choking on so that Mikasa wouldn't have to do the Heimlich. Aaron ended up coughing up a piece of bacon.
I will not be defeated so easily.
I know I probably shouldn't have said that.
You think?
Nah, I'm keeping that in mind just in case we bump into her with the popular girls. Okay, that's good. Are you ready to go, Aaron?
No.
Yeah, let's go, Lisa.
Oh.
The battle continues. Hello there.
Aaron and Mikasa washed up the dishes.
Yeah, let's go, Lisa.
Then themselves, the two packed up their necessities and exited the home. They got in the car and they drove off to the park.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Aaron and Mikasa looked around for their group of friends. They were nowhere in sight. Voices soon heard in the distance. Figure came into view, running towards them.
You guys made it! Finally! Armin, wow, your hair looks great, buddy.
Armin's haircut was like a normal male haircut now. He felt like he needed to change. Then you have me! Who looks like... You have me, a person who looks like they're transitioning.
Hey. Hola. Hola.
No te amo. Yeah, seriously.
I will not be defeated so
Like, I seriously...
I will Mate checking in. Widowmaker here. Enemy in my sights.
again.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Yuga waga teki wo kurau!
Mikasa recently got her haircut too. It's a little longer than Armin's hair.
Setback.
Because the blush was coming on.
Come on, you guys, jump over this way.
Marked by the dragon.
I don't want this to sound wrong in the way that it's most likely going to, but why does Armin sound like a lesbian? Why does he sound like he's the cutest lesbian on the freaking planet?
Start over at the beginning.
I'm out of
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Our world is worth fighting for.
No, it's not.
Ice wall coming up. What's this? Be right back.
Armin led Eren and Mikasa, who were holding hands, up to their friend group. Alright. Why the heck? What heck? What heck? Armin led Eren and Mikasa, who were holding hands, through the park to the meetup spot.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
There was a clearing in the area without a playground, and there was the group of friends they knew back in high school. I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce that name! Ella and Historia. Annie, Berthold, Reiner, and Levi. Eren looked around and tilted his head.
Our world is I can't wait to get started.
Levi sighed.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Boy. Go to the hospital again. Shit, trouble breathing again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
有本事就过来！
No, it's alright. I'm just don't have that.
Levi sighed and looked away from Aaron.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let the game begin.
Ice wall coming up.
Aaron backed up and sat down, distance from Levi.
I told you I'm trying to. Okay. You did find them. That means you can have my Sweet.
Imagine trying Ramune.
瞧瞧这个，厉害了！
Tell me how this feels.
That's not right.
Watch this. It's nothing personal.
Here they come. Raising the volume. I am ready to activate the sound barrier. Are you ready? Turn!
Alright.
Those two are cute, aren't they?
I have to get back in the fight.
I guess they are.
Heroes never die.
Weren't those fashion show winners people back in high school? Honestly, they were really irritating. Yes, they were. One of them had a crush on Aaron. Oh my, that's funny. At least she can't go after him anymore. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Watch this.
Over here!
Hold up.
60 seconds remaining.
Well, that's part one.